Here we are at problem 5a from our target 4. We're asked to go ahead and solve for x in this case. And right away we notice that we have a bunch of what looks to be parentheses where we can go ahead and distribute. Unfortunately, we can't combine anything in between them. So as a result, we're going to go ahead and just distribute right away. 4 times 2x gives us 8x. 4 times positive 3 gives us 12. Doing the same thing over here, we have 2 times 4, we end up with 8. And then 2 times our negative 3x gives us negative 6x. On the right side of our equation, we end up with distributing 3 times 1, giving us 3. 3 times negative x gives us negative 3x. Really, there's a negative 1 in front of this, so we'll go ahead and distribute the negative 1 into this parenthesis, this last parenthesis. So negative 1 times x gives us negative 1x. And negative 1 times positive 5 gives us negative 5. So there it is. Everything has been distributed. And now, generally, we combine like terms on one side first. So just looking at the left side of the equation, we have an 8x and a negative 6x that we can go ahead and combine to give us 2x's. And positive 12 and positive 8 to give us positive 20. Again, that's just combining on the left side. On the right side, we end up with negative 3x, being able to combine that with negative 1x to give us a total of negative 4x. Likewise, we have positive 3 minus 5 to give us negative 2. So we've gone ahead and combined our like terms on each side there. Now what we want to go ahead and do is get all of the x's on one side and numbers on the other. So generally we try to keep our variable, in this case x, positive. In order to do that, what we would go ahead and do is add 4x to both sides. And when we do that, we end up with, on the right side, these end up canceling. 2x plus 4x gives us 6x plus 20 equals negative 2. Well, this positive 20 really has nothing to do with the x that we're trying to find and trying to isolate, so we'll go ahead and subtract the 20 over. On the left side, they end up dropping out, leaving us with our 6x equals negative 2 plus negative 20, or negative 2 minus 20, same thing, equals negative 22. And then lastly, we'll go ahead and divide both sides by our coefficient 6. X then comes out to be equal to negative 22 over 6 is simplified into negative 11 over 3. You can absolutely keep this as an improper fraction. You don't have to give me the decimal version. You don't have to make it proper. This totally works for me. Again, though, that is problem 5a from our target 4.